So today I wanted to talk about open concept enclosures and my kind of view on it. As you can see, I'm giving my mice free roam time whilst I clean their enclosure out. Now, whilst I think open concept enclosures are amazing, there are a few things that you need to make sure you put in place. Number one, I do actually have a lid and I pop that in when I'm not in the room or at night. When I'm in the room now, I do actually try and take their lid off their enclosure and let them have a bit more freedom. But you need to make sure that they can't accidentally fall off the edge of something. So they do actually love to run around the windowsill ledge. And as you could see earlier, Crumble was eating this wheat plant there that was on the window ledge. But I was right there cleaning the enclosure, and I also kind of make sure there's something that they can crawl across from the enclosure to the windowsill ledge. Also, I have their playpen, which I'm going to show you in another video that I've set up for them to again come out of the enclosure and have another run around. If you are ever considering having an open concept enclosure, you need to ensure that you have a space in which, number one, nothing like cats, etc. can get into. Number two, nothing that they can necessarily fall from a height from. Although there's this assumption that mice are afraid of heights and so they'll never leave something, it doesn't mean that they can't fall off, and it also doesn't mean that they won't go and jump from a height. Now, the reason I say that is when I first had mice, I actually did have them up on a high ledge, and one day one of them did escape, and I had a washing basket underneath the mantelpiece. Now, the mantelpiece is a good metre and a bit off the floor, so it's quite a height. And my partner actually came into the room and he saw Peanut right the other side of the room, and she was by the window. So she'd crawled from one side of the room to the other. It's very lucky that she hadn't gone under a cupboard or somewhere where I couldn't see her. But nevertheless, what we worked out she'd done is she jumped from the mantelpiece into the washing basket and then from the washing basket onto the floor. The next thing I'm really super mindful about when I'm giving them free roam time is where they are. So I want to have my eyes on them at all times if they're not kind of in an enclosed space. So for example, if I'm letting them have a little run around on the floor, I have to be extra careful that I'm with them at all times so that no one accidentally stands on them, or that you take your eyes off them for 1 minute and they've run somewhere where you simply don't know where they are. So that's why I've kind of switched over to a playpen. I think that's a really nice, safe environment for them to be in, and it's nice and big, and I can fill it with really fun toys as well. So my recommendation really, when you have them completely outside of anything, is to have them up somewhere slightly higher with you, like on a sofa, on a chair. The thing is, with something like rats, obviously they're bigger, they're easier to see, so having them down on the floor and things is a lot safer. But with mice, they're just so tiny, it could be so easy for even somebody else to come in and accidentally, you just don't want any accidents. So I think it's a really good idea to, number one, be with them, and number two, have them somewhere that is safe for them. I'm really interested to know your thoughts on open concept enclosures, so leave your comments below.